Welcome back, everybody, to Act 2. Last time, if you remember, we finished up the Creche, we finished up Act 1, and moved into Act 2 and defeated the Drider. So we now have the Pixie Blessing, so we don't have to worry about the Shadow Curse anymore. We don't have to worry about the Drider ambush. We're good to go. So now we're heading to Last Light Inn
Should mind
for
your
our
step.
first encounter here.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
The name's Galana, Jack of all trades, master of plenty, charmed, I'm
We'll
sure.
see how charmed you are in a minute. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
And for any of you that played the original Baldur's Gate games, this person will be very familiar. How uncouth, legends led me to expect better of the noble Jahira.
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
If you let me go, I'll happily amend the tales, adds a hate strangers footnote.
You have not experienced my hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
We're gonna beseech our patron to help
Hurl
us.
your plea as a javelin into realms of unbounded darkness. But it misses its mark. No response.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved
Mole
us.
to the rescue.
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
It's a good question. Tell Jahira everything you know about the artifact.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Tower.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Okay. So now we can do some selling.
I should speak up. Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Let's see your wares. Okay. Now I gotta look and see if there is anything here that we need to pick up specifically. Okay, we do want the Cloak of Protection, so that is one thing we for sure want. So let's throw that up there. No. 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 It's not terrible. Don't need the Shield of Devotion, I don't think. I don't think there's much we need from her, but we definitely... Range spell attack +1. Okay, I think it's just that we want then. And I do believe we have some stuff to sell, yeah. And we've got all the armor that I think we sent back to camp that we still haven't sold yet, too. So we can go get that when we rest and bring it back. Okay. All right. Balance the offer. Pick up the cloak. Just make sure... Nope, we're not doing the unarmed attacks. All right, and the cloak is going to go on our tank here. Where did I... God bless. Okay, we don't want that view. Cloak. There we go. So we got a 24 AC on our tank, which is real nice.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Okay, and Damon is also here. Which means we can go ahead and get Karlach patched up.
I swear that...
No, still incapable.
Nope, we don't want to anger him.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Karlach,
We want to get him to
I
Act
thought you'd be
3.
in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Give us the good news.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen. That armor looks so good on her.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
We good kiss. Smoochy smooch. Karlak is our baby girl, after all. Aw.
We're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Oh, she's so sweet.
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
First things first, you have touchback. We gotta celebrate
Right?
that.
All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Okay. Dr. Karlak.
This is the best day.
She's so sweet.
Best day.
I've literally played this game so many times, and every single time I romance Karlak. Every single time. For both of us.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd
Gosh, she's so
love to take
sweet.
this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
Yeah, we do. I can't wait for tonight. I'm gonna hold you as close as possible.
Oh man, I can't wait.
All right. So there's a few more things we can get from Damon.
Glad you and Karlak are all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
I believe we have some.
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
I found this metal in a place called the Grimforge. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you
are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
So we got flawed Helldusk armor.
Need anything?
I've found this in the Grimforge.
It's perfect.
We got okay. What do we get? There we go. Flawed Helldusk helmet.
Need anything?
Uh,
Well.
we got flawed Helldusk gloves.
Need anything?
And let's see what he has. Okay, let's see what we need. We're gonna pick up the. I want to pick this up. Well, hold on. Let's see what else he has. We don't need the Swordmaster gloves. Let's see if there's any armor we need. All this plus armor just isn't what we're looking for. Sort of life stealing is interesting, but we don't need that. Shortbow +1. Nope, nothing we're really looking for here. We might come back and get this dark fire shortbow at some point, but right now I don't think we need it. Interesting. Yeah, we don't need... I don't think we have anybody that's going to use any of those. So we'll send these to camp for now. I'll send that to camp. We'll send... Oh, I can't send that to camp. Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything
All right.
else.
We're going to go for now. And now we'll head inside. We're going to avoid going upstairs for now. Ideally, we'd like to go up another level, at least before we do that. Let's look real quick. Shadowheart. Character approves. Happy. Okay, we need to get Shadowhearts up a little bit more.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
My gods!
To your very good health.
Let's just go ahead and you'll have to pardon my friend Karlek. She's very excited to meet you.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlak.
Adorable. To your very good health.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's trying to change me to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Tales of the undead are often exaggerated. You're sure you killed him?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorm mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried.
I bet you did.
But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
We are that hope. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
So the goal is to get to level 10 before we get to that fight. It's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. The glorious Trousseau Galana will be the performance of a lifetime.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited.
Hey.
I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this.
Okay.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
I already have a lantern that protects me from the darkness.
I'm sure it's very fine. But lanterns have a tricky habit of going out when you need them. Let's not spurn what few gifts the gods choose to give us,
Okay, so ideally we'll be level 8 before we go up and talk to her. Raphael still has 1 hit point. That's great.
Your move.
It's like somebody beat him up
I didn't
earlier.
even wanna
I wonder
take
who that
this
could have
one.
been.
Kalimshan
Couldn't have
rules,
possibly been
dear.
us.
The first piece
No.
touched
Mm-mm.
is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Let's go with the bard. Kalishim fell because his nobility got cocky, put pressure on his king.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
Oh, but Karlak, we've already done
Thescan
that.
move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
A list of my many hidden talents would stretch to Avernus and back.
I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
What are you talking about, Asterion? What scars?
You haven't told them? And you've kept your clothes on this whole time? How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you know.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have helped.
Perhaps I should have. I'm not exactly used to asking for help and being met with, well, help. But what's done is done, so how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although I should probably get dressed first.
Okay. So, like I said, we're not going to go upstairs yet. But there are... actually, let's go talk to Mattis. Let's see if he has anything we need. I don't think he does, but...
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too.
This is so cute.
I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Kid really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last light, check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
I'd like to buy it from you.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
Let's just say I'll be back with the money.
Hurry.
I don't remember what that
Loads of
key
interested parties.
unlocks.
Don't be shy.
But let's see what.
What are you looking for?
Let me see what you have. Evasive shoes for 2100. Cloak of Cunning Broom when the wearer disengages. So we don't have any technical rogues in the party, so this isn't going to be the best. It's not bad, and we may end up coming back and picking it up. Spoon of Saltiness. Sending Shell. What if this is stuff that he had from earlier? That's funny.
Pleasure
Okay.
doing.
All right.
Trinkets and doodads.
So we want to go something back here. We need to talk to Roland, and he'll go running off. Read. We need to meet. The map is ready. Go to my place. Head into the basement. Look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest. I mean it. Go straight on through, and you'll find it.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
You saved the kid. Want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them.
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to
Roland.
save the day again, you're a little late this time.
Cheer up, Roland. No need to be glum.
Is that a joke? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Sounds like a personal problem. Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility.
God, this guy.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Okay.
Let's see.
So we'll have to rescue the tieflings, which is on our plans to do anyways. Okay. Thank you. So this is the Snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. So this is great for Karlach right now with what we're doing with her. The journal script is antiquated, but the pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10 day ago, but that blasted toll house keeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-intended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Throm, the village's elder, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this lonesome place. So we'll take this. And we'll go ahead and put that on Karlach. Snowburst ring. We'll put it on over this one. Okay, just make sure all of these are good. Yeah. Okay, Crusher's ring we could probably replace at some point. And she has the Bow of Awareness. Okay. So now we're going to head down into the cellar because there is another ring we want to pick up. We won't fight the things down there yet. We're just going to get the ring. We will come back and fight them before we leave this area. We're just going to try to avoid any fights that could end the run until we level up at least 1 or 2 more times. Okay, so we want to go over here. It's probably locked. Yeah, all right.
Keep a blade close. Easy.
All right. And yeah, we don't even need to worry about it. Oh, we did fail? That's wild. Here I'm saying we don't even have to worry about it. There we go. Okay. And then we are going to move the boxes. Okay. And then we are going to have him bonk the wall. And the reason we're doing the offhand is because that's the club of strength. Ooh. Why can't I send this to camp? Fine, I'll pick it up first, then I'll send it to camp. Barrelmancy! Where'd it go? There it is. Send to camp.
Go.
Here we might have a key for some of these, but we do not. Having the gloves of thievery on is just so nice right now to just be able to bypass all of these. Okay, so through this door is... it's not that door, it's this door. Is an encounter with some... I don't remember their hook horror. They're not hook horrors, they're something else. And they're a pain in the butt. Because they can fear and paralyze, I think. One or the other, maybe both. So, we're going to wait till we level up at least one more time before we tackle that. Okay, so this gives us the coruscation ring. So when the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb upon the target for 2 turns. So this is going to be really good for our later radiant orbs build. But I think... Hold on. We're going to try something. Where's it at? Here it is. So remove this over. No, it wasn't that. Coruscation ring. There we go. And we're going to send to Lana. Okay. Illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb on the target for 2 turns. So this is a light source, so as long as these two are close together, this should do the radiating orbs. And later, she'll just have a light source on her once we get the Callous Glow Ring, which is unfortunately not until we get to the Shard Temple. So we are going to wait to do that. Okay, so it's all that we're going to do here for now. So we are going to push onward. So we're going to, with her in the front.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
I wonder if the Pixie Blessing counts as a light source also. It might. So what I want to test out is if that works with Booming Blade. Okay, we're going to go up here first and fight the Ravens, just to get that fight out of the way. Okay, thankfully, the majority of us cannot be surprised. So we're going to move her up here. Bonk.
Still breathing.
Okay, we are going to Booming Blade. This one. Attack that one. They thankfully all have 1 hit point, so it's not as bad as it could be. We're gonna go Karlach, Magic Missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And they all have to dash, so we don't have to worry about taking damage from any of them. Let's go bonk. You. Booming Blade, and a normal bonk. Okay, we mostly just did that for the experience. 2,000 away from the next level. And I don't think there's any... Oh, hold on. Help, a darkness has rolled into Wraithwind, cutting us off on all sides. We've sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by drops of blood. This letter's our last hope. Send help. Anyone from anywhere. I beg of you, I will renounce Our Lady loss and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Okay, I don't think the rest of these have anything. No, they don't. Okay.
The sunset can't come quickly enough.
But there is a traveler's chest. We don't really care about that. What are we looking at? 8,000 gold. Plenty of camp supplies, so we probably don't have to worry about camp supplies for the rest of the game. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. I'm trying to remember to sell that when we get somewhere. Don't want any of this rotten food. Okay. So we're going to explore up here just a little bit, and then we're going to head into the city to go ahead and start taking on some of the stuff there. My goal is to try to get rid of all of the Thorms in this video. So that's what we're going to try to do. Okay. So, if that's my goal,
Watch your back.
let's go up here. I think, yeah, let's talk to this guy first. And then we'll jump back and we'll start heading towards the city.
Never wanted the easy path. I need a quick word.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
What's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Depends who murdered this woman.
She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence, promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged.
She's dead. How much more can she
Death
pay?
is not the end, merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
That's some powerful magic. How do you do it? Can you show me?
Such spells are ancient secrets and closely guarded. But I could be convinced to share them with an ally.
Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
As long as I get paid.
The death of heroism is close, I see. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Okay. So we are going to head back. There's a few fights in this area that I'd like to avoid early on. There's quite a few ambushes. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna walk right into one if I'm not. I'm gonna walk right into one if I go this way. I need to be careful. Could we take it? Probably. I'd like to avoid it if we can. Okay, let's go this way. I mean, granted, we've got alerts, so we can't really be surprised. But like I said, I'd still like to avoid it if at all possible. So the path we want to go is down through this way. And we'll do the Toll House, we'll do the House of Healing, and then the Waning Moon. Probably in that order. Probably in that order. All right, we're gonna go down through here.
No traps, please.
We'll take the necklace. Let's check the lost backpack. Day 4, scouting mission dispatched by Ketheric Throm to Shadowlands. Locate nest of absolute non-believers. Reached outskirts of village. Disturbing sounds echo throughout the shadows. Must evade pursuit. Preparing to create a light barrier for protection against lurking monsters and deadly darkness. May the absolute guide me. There was a black oleander. Let's grab that. I wonder.
That's odd. The flame won't go out.
Huh.
A spell, clearly. I can't say I'm familiar with it.
Okay, and there's an ambush here.
Ambush. Something over there.
Okay, we want to ungroup him. Want to put him here. Ungroup her and put her over here.
Someone there.
And then let's go ahead and do... Oh, it's too dark. Interesting. I will just do that anyways. Okay, we still hit. So we surprised them. So we want to do this. Yeah, we'll do cutting words. So he's chilled, encrusted with frost, and there's ice under him now.
Survival is all that matters. Let's get this over with.
And let's bonk. Okay, so it did put a radiating orb on top of him. So you already went. Let's get you in here. And let's shoot this one, I guess. Okay. And then Asterion gets to go. See if we can take out that one. Nice. We did 42 damage on a crit. That's obscene. All right, and then Ray of Frost. We won't cutting words that time.
Well, so much for peace.
She's probably gonna fall. No, she didn't. Okay. Then we will Booming Blade. Ooh, we missed. Okay, we'll move her over her bunk as well. Some of these bardic inspirations up again, which means we're gonna short rest after this. Nice. Okay, so
Hungry for the slaughter.
Nice, 2 big chunky hits.
Break them.
My turn.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Can we jump up here? We can't. We don't have Misty Step, which means we're just gonna have to dash. Where's dash at? There it is. We're just gonna have to go as far as we can at this point. Ow, that's rude. Okay. That doesn't really do much of anything. Alright, we're just gonna have to try the bonk. Well, we hit, but we didn't do as much damage as I hoped. So they're gonna keep trying to take these 2 further away. Okay. Should I do a hypnotic pattern? Okay, so now we can move.
Still on my feet.
Okay, let's see if she can just finish this one off. Did not. Okay. All right. Can we wild shape? Let's do this. Maybe we should have done this first. Okay.
Let's go.
Can't give up. Not now.
Can we get him to where he can get a shot in? Probably not, unfortunately. All right, but let's... Okay, why is that not working? There we go. Jump him over there. Then we can move him. Oh, I misclicked. That's so unfortunate. Okay. We're still good. Oh, we missed though. Okay.
Yes.
Oh. This one has more health, I think. Yeah. Let's move her over this way. Let's actually dash. We'll get her a little closer. Okay. Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy.
There we go. Now let's see if she can. Even in the form, she can't do anything. Oh, there we go. All right. Huh.
There's no time to waste.
Okay, hold on.
I'd better take a peek.
All right, let's regroup back over here. Let's go to her and just go group all. Shouldn't be an ambush over here, I don't think. No, we should be fine. Okay, so we will short rest.
Some rest's better than none.
Let's have a look.
Get all of our stuff back.
Very well.
All right, and then we'll get Asterion to jump up there because he's probably the only one that can. And use the key. The luminous gloves. So this is also going to be important for our radiant orb build. When the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orbs. We also get an idol of Selune. Moon Maiden, protect those of us who would not turn from you no matter the consequences in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such a time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother Halfred in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name Last Light not be a portent. Let your moon glow continue forever and fill our hearts. So we're going to take that. We're not doing radiant damage just yet. We are doing radiating orbs. But once we get to level 11, we'll be able to get Spirit Guardians with our Tav. So then we will switch over to using a lot of that, the Radiant gear. Okay.
Traps.
Yes, there was a trap.
Considerate.
Disarm. Okay, massively overdid it. As we do.
Let's go.
And there is a chest back here, so we'll move that. We're gonna have to lockpick this, aren't we? Yeah.
With pleasure.
Okay. We get +10, so as long as we're not rolling a 1, we're pretty solid on it. This gives us the Ring of Twilight. You gain +1 bonus to armor class while obscured. It's not something that we'll end up using, but it's good to have. just in case. Official interrogation transcript. Harper in charge. Kaladove Everspring. Transcriber Luna Shorn. Your name, Doll Timber Ma'am. Occupation, Farmer Ma'am. Potatoes. A farmer. How many guards has Thorms stationed at the South Wall, Doll Timber? What do you mean South Wall? Do not play fool with me, Timber. The Moonrise South Wall. I don't know, I swear it. Liar. Write this down, Luna. Throm spy refuses to cooperate. Harsher measures required. I said write it down. So apparently this was an interrogation room. Okay, we're going to switch to Galana because we're going to need our party face for this next part. Now, the goal is, and if you didn't know you could do this, you very much can. Our goal is to avoid fighting all the Throms by talking them into killing each other. So that's what our plan is. Okay, so this is the Toll House. So this is where we're going to go first. And we are going to go upstairs. We're going to avoid these visages. Well, not avoid, just ignore them. And we are going to talk to her. So let's see if I remember how to do this.
What do you bring?
What do we bring? What do you require?
I require gold.
She requires gold. Toss the creature a gold piece. Nom 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 nom.
More gold.
Not more gold. I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
We're gonna go Warlock Persuasion. So we get a +10. We're gonna add Guidance and Bardic Inspiration to give us 12 to 22. So we want to make sure we hit these rolls.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
We're gonna go with Persuasion. We'll add Bardic Inspiration. Ooh, we missed. Okay, but this is why we have saved up all of these inspirations.
Gold. 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 No. I paid back.
Kaboom! And now we can get her gold. We get a weapon that says when we roll a 2 or less, it re-roll it and take the new result. And we miss an attack, deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway. Which is kind of nice, but we're not going to end up using it. We're just going to tuck it away. Unsigned trade visa. An unsigned writ suggests a counterfeit in progress. Whoever made it was planning to trade illegally within the Toll House. Take it. I don't think it does anything, but... Alright, and then we're going to have Asterion. Open this. Let's give him Guidance and Bull Strength. 16. 514 gold. And there's a whole bunch of gold just laying on the ground.
It's mine now.
So let's go ahead and collect all the gold here. Let's unlock this.
Step quick. Let's hope for gold.
Ah, everything's locked. The Gloves of Battle Mage's power. When you hit a target with a spell or a cantrip that uses a weapon, you gain arcane acuity. Right. Oh, didn't even move that, but here we are. Okay, let's get some more gold. We might as well, since we're here. All right, let's go get the stuff in here. And after this, we'll head over to the House of Healing. Hang on. Where'd that one go? Oh, it must be down below. There's another chest over here. Come on. Oh my goodness. No, stop, 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 stop. It's not where we want to go. Get back down here. I don't want to be on the roof. Who's still down there? You are. No. Ah. Oh. This is sometimes the frustrating part. Trying to navigate everyone and everything. All right, let's go check the chest here. Oh, she's carrying too much. Okay. Hold on. Let's send that to camp. Let's drop. There we go.
Something over there.
Please read. If you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadows. There's no gold. If you're thinking of killing me for it, Garingoth moved it all to her personal coffers, and I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone. I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry. It gives us the combination, though, so we can just unlock it.
Open. The combination worked. The skeletal remains of the hopeful survivor still waiting to be rescued.
There's nothing in there.
A desperate refuge.
Oh, hold on. There's a chest, or a pouch in there. Take the camp supplies. We'll take the ring. Okay. So there is a few more things to get in here, but we will come back to do those before we end up leaving the area. It's not a ton of stuff. It should give us a little bit of XP, though. Okay. So now we're going to head over towards the House of Healing. So we are only a few hundred experience away from hitting level 8, which is nice. I forgot there was a fight here. That's fine. Let's see if we can... all in too dark. Okay. Fine. Let's just...
No one back
just
home
run
will
up
ever believe this.
and attack. Alright, and then we'll do... Booming Blade. Okay. Let's go ahead and bonk him. Alright, we're gonna move her up. Let's see. can do level 3 Cloud of Daggers. It's not quite enough. Let me see if they're weak to anything. Just resistance to necrotic. Radiant vulnerability. Is there a radiant option? There is not a radiant option. We can't reach with that, but we can throw a radiant orb. There we go. Nice.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, you're done. Let's move you over here. Alright, we're just gonna... It knocked me down. Son of a biscuit. That's fine. Alright, let's move him up a little bit then.
Spill some blood.
Okay, took that one just completely out. Alright. Okay.
No choice but to keep
So we will Booming Blade and normal attack.
My faith will protect me.
Let's see. Love blinding people. Great Frost. Is that one just knocked down? No, it's dead. Okay. Okay, let's do this one and this one. And then we'll do this one and this one. Nice. We might actually level up from this fight. We're dangerously close now. Oh yeah, we will, actually. Don't react. Shield blow. No, it's not gonna knock it down. I didn't realize which one it was. Alright, Booming Blade. The biggest of bonks. Nice. Alright. And you, Thorn Whip. So we bring a little closer. That's a weird angle.
blood comes easy these days.
You did your 2
This is my happy
attacks.
place.
Ray of Frost. Cutting words. Probably still gonna save. Yeah. Oh, but it fell. Okay. Which means if we hold on, let's cancel. Move her closer.
Spill some blood.
Bring him a little closer. There we go. Get that advantage in there. 98 with advantage. So good. Okay, so we hit level 8. So let's do that now while we're here. So we're going to start with Galana here. So level 4 spell slots unlocked. Once again, she doesn't use a whole bunch of spells, but it is nice to have. For her, with level 8, with her level 4 spell, we're going to take Freedom of Movement, just to have the ability to snap an ally out of stun, or paralyzed, or restrained, or anything like that. So, quick and easy for her. So let's see who's next. Okay, so it is going to be Shadowheart. So her level 8, she gets Counter Charm. You and allies within 9 meters have advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. She gets Mantle of Majesty Command. We're going to look at this a little bit closer here. So the way that this works is targets that are charmed automatically fail their saving throw. And this is command. Command a creature to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. So being able to charm them with our Mantle of Inspiration and then being able to Mantle of Majesty them gives us just free crowd control, which is very, very nice. For her spell, I know this one's going to be kind of weird, but we're going to take plant growth. The reason for this is that it's just another control spell that doesn't require concentration. This party already has a lot of things that they want to concentrate on, so we're just going to add just another bit of being able to interact without affecting concentration. So then we've got Karlach. Yeah. Okay. So she also gains counter charm. For spells for her, we are going to take fear. I think. Let me think on that for a second. Let's actually take another hold person. And then for magical secrets, since she's our main caster, we are going to take counterspell, and we are going to take Hunger of Hadar. Now, Hunger of Hadar is normally only a warlock spell. Warlock spell. We are lacking in warlocks. We only have a level 1 warlock in this party. What Hunger of Hadar does is it creates an area that makes creatures within it blinded. They take damage at the end of their turn and at the start of their turn. And they start their turn in the area, they take 2 to 12 cold damage. Ending their turn, they take 2 to 12 acid damage, and it's also considered difficult terrain on top of it. So it's a very, very good control spell. So this is one that we really want to have. It's one that we're actually going to use in the Merkel fight as well. So it's very, very important that we have this one. And Counterspell is just great to have at least one character that has Counterspell. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, probably the easiest level 8 of all of them, which is Asterion, who is just taking his 2nd level of Fighter, which gives him Action Surge. So he's now going to have... he's going to be able to shoot 2 times with his Slashing Flourish, 2 times with his Slashing Flourish, then Action Surge, then hit 2 times with his Slashing Flourish. A little bit busted. But that's the last level of fighter that he's taking, so the rest of his levels are going to be just Bard. So we are going to... do we have another Song of Rest? Yeah. So we're going to Song of Rest.
Just a brief respite.
We are going to... I probably should have done her Mantle of Inspirations first. But this is fine. Oh, she can do it 3 times now? Yeah. Okay, and they do +8 now. So... really, really nice with our HP. Okay, so let's loot these guys. We don't need the Shadow Vestiges. We're just going to take all of this because we're just going to sell it the next time we go back to Last Light In. And we'll do this puzzle when we come back. Like I said, I do want to tackle specific things for this video. So I don't want him to go first. That's fine.
Hey! I know you! You're...
Twist 'em up.
Hey, that's Arabella. Kid from the Druid's Grove. That snake woman nearly did her in. Looks like she's learned a thing or two.
Sorry. Knocks the wind right out of me.
Knocks the wind right out of her. Quite the powerful spell, but there's a great story behind
That
you
druid
learning it.
idol I took, it changed me. I can
Didn't
do all
change
sorts
me.
of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words, and then it happens. Mostly.
Normally, tales of stolen artifacts are tragedies. I'm glad you've bucked that trend.
Tragedies. Them's the sad ones, right? I hope not. Especially since Mom and Pops, after Zevlor, when he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can.
You'll help me, I just know it.
I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, miss. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Of course, you can stay in my camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero lady.
Okay, let's actually... Hold on. Let me look at Shadowheart. Okay, yeah, we want to get it up a little bit higher before we take on the Temple of Shar.
Yes, let's.
So the funny thing is these shadows are in these vines, so you can't really do much of anything.
Put 'em up. Over there.
Time to push my luck again. Need to stay focused.
There we go. So just free XP. Just kind of nice. All right. And let's move. Oh. True Love's Caress. One of a magical pair of wedding rings. This allows the wearer to receive a warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it, but the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure.
Can't afford to stay idle.
And I think by the time Shadowheart gets to level 12, the Mantle of Inspiration should, if I remember correctly, give plus 11 temporary hit points on top of it. So once we get a little further in, we're going to have a level 12 Light Cleric at camp, plus Gale doing the Warding Bond. And we'll have a really high aid and Hero's Feast, and we'll also have the Mantle Inspiration on top of it. So we'll have Warding Bond, we'll have 11 temporary hit points, a max casted aid, and then we'll also have the Hero's Feast buff as well. All right, so
I've got a long road ahead.
the unfortunate sad truth of Arabella's parents are right here.
Something's on my mind.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That body she's working on.
Yep.
It's Arabella's father.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain.
Let's go ahead and deception.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Now that it's sorted, might I purchase some
Not
supplies?
much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Okay, so she doesn't have anything that we want, but we do have some things to sell. Let's go. No, that's not what I meant to do. Here we go. The Idol of Selune we don't need. Let's sell all this rotting food. I think somebody else picked up some rotting food also. Rotting tomato, rotting lemon, rotting banana. Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
Okay. So now we are going to go in.
If not over, then through.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is
Trigger
to
warning.
soothe.
Close your eyes if you don't want to see this.
Scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah.
Giving you a heads up now.
See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve.
It's not long.
Hear its comfort, hear the very
I'll let you know when it's done.
Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Student, yes, do please enlighten me.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
He's just like Cazador. Utterly insane.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
We're gonna go with persuasion. The sisters aren't ready. They'll make me sick instead of curing me. So it's a +10. We want to add guidance, and we will add a bardic inspiration for 12 to 22. Oof. The worst possible roll. All right. Inspiration. There we go.
Their incisions are, as yet, still straight with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
We're gonna go with Bard Inspiration. I take joy in performing with a master of my craft. I'm sure the sisters are the same. Why don't you volunteer? That's gonna give us 11 to 14. Let's go ahead and add another Bardic Inspiration. Give us 12 to 22. We do have advantage, so we probably didn't need to use it, but we might as well. We've got them. We're bards. We need to inspire each other.
By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us.
So he volunteers himself as tribute.
Come, sisters, soothe me.
This is my favorite part of being a bard, is just being able to talk your way out of some of these fights. There's still a few more that we can do too that I'm very much looking forward to. All right, so let's go ahead and search him. The cutscene is over now for anyone who did look away. So we have a Surgeon Subjugation Amulet. Once per long rest, when scoring a crit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. We also get this Battered Loot, which is important to take with us, because that will help us with the with Halsin's quest. And now we're just going to kill the rest of these. So I'm just gonna, we could ungroup, but whatever.
Violence hasn't gone.
Okay. So we are going to... Where are the other ones at? You're back there. You're over there. You're here. You're up there. So let's Ray of Frost here. Don't react. So she's still on the ice, which is going to make it hard for her to move anywhere. And we're going to move you out of the way. You with the extra hit. And with the daze. Okay. And we are going to move up and bonk with a Blood of Lathander. The other two should have to dash to get close to us, which should give us some time to take care of this one. And being blinded by the Blood of Lathander is just fantastic also. Okay, so... Let's do these two, I guess. Nice big chunky hits. 1 hit point left. Let's do it again. Missed that one, unfortunately. But now we can action surge, now that we are a level 2 fighter, and we can... where did our slashing flourish go? There we go. We can do that again. So 3 slashing flourishes with action surge actually gives us 1 more on top of it. But we're just going to single attack there. And we're going to switch to his melee and move him... nope, up over here. Okay, we are going to Ray of Frost, that one. Move over here.
Let's go.
Booming Blade. Normal attack.
Talk to me. Got to press on.
Attack.
Cut and run.
And another fight where the bards outsmarted everyone and took absolutely no damage. And all we used was an action surge, which I believe we get back on short rest. We do. And because we used some bardic inspirations, let's go ahead and get all those back as well. So just doing everything that we can to maximize our resource usage with these short rests as well. Just get all the things. There's more sisters over here as well. Oh, hold on. Why are we... There we go. Okay. So we can go upstairs later to get the loot from up there. But like I said, I want to take out all of the Thorms in this video just so that way it's all in one. And then we can kind of mop up some of the rest of the stuff and also move towards Moonrise Tower as well in the next episode video. Okay. And we are just going to just attack.
Pick a fight.
Your soul is in good hands.
Go ahead and do the extra attack. Get you up here to bonk.
Heating up.
I need to remember that she's actually going to do more with her ranged attack than with the Blood of Lathander, because I don't believe the Blood of Lathander is a finesse weapon. It is not, and she does not have the strength to be bonking with that. All right. Let's pick up some of the stuff we got here.
On my way. Seems simple
So let's
enough.
head out and let's head over to the waning moon. I believe there is a spot to dig over here, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. No, there is. I was not wrong. Let's see. Wooden chest. Purple dyes. Not that we are really doing anything with dyes. Let's go talk to Big Chungus himself. Hello, Big Chungus. Should have put the sleight of hand gloves on her, but it'll be fine. What is it that you're serving? Lots of rolls here.
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
Pick up the tankard.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Oh, gods. I do not want whatever's inside that guy all over me.
Okay, so if we do a saving throw, we get +5. If we do sleight of hand, we get +4. So let's go with saving throw. We do get a +2 from Constitution, which is really nice. We're going to go ahead and bless. Level 1 is fine. And resistance on top of it. That's going to give us 7 to 13. 1d4 against saving throws. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why are we critically failing? Okay, at least we have 3 inspirations left. So we'll do it again. There we go. All right. Exactly 14. Woof. These rolls are going to be rough.
As you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
Okay, so hopefully, hopefully, we don't hit any more ones. As long as we don't hit any more ones, we should be fine. Thankfully, we're very good storytellers. Okay, because we're a bard, we get advantage on all of these as well. I explored a lost fortress buried deep in the Underdark's bowels. So we get advantage. Phalar Louvre gives us +1. We have a total of +6. We're going to go Guidance and Bardic Inspiration. We will probably roll through all of our Bardic Inspirations, or at least a large chunk of them, through this, because I'm pretty sure this one has a lot of rolls. But we're getting approval with Shadowheart, which is so good.
Like the dusty anniversary bottle, forgotten in the widow You ask, you drink, then you amaze, and fuse astound me again.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and who placed the curse on this land?
Father Ketherick created, Father Ketherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, rub it up.
Okay. So once again, we have 1d20 plus 5 plus 1d4, or 1d20 plus 4 plus 1d4. So we'll go with the saving throw again, because I think that's a better chance. So we're still at 16. We'll go ahead and do resistance again, which gives us 7 to 13. 16 even. We'll take it.
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the phase spider. So we're going to go ahead and add Bardic Inspiration and Guidance again to give us 8 to 18. So the reason we want Shadowheart's approval to be so high is when we get to the Temple of Shar, we want Shadowheart to make the right choice herself. Because the couple reasons. One, if we lose Dame Aelin, Last Light In goes, and we need Dammon to make it to Act 3. So Last Light In has to stay up. The other thing is that we really want the spear. It's actually going to go on our Tav. The Phalor Alluve is going to switch to the spear that we get from that encounter. So it's very important that we get that for both of those reasons. We're going to do this again. Big ups. All right.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
He is knowing. You heard it here first, folks.
You want Father's personal, mysterious, secret. No,
not never.
Ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Hurricanes. Hurricanes. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorm tomb. Father told me.
Did he now? Yes, hide behind the bar. Kaboom! And that is how you get rid of all the Thorms without a fight. Absolutely 100% worth it. So we're still quite a ways away from level 9, which is fine. There's still plenty to do. Yeah, we want all of that. There's a thing over here. Take the rat bats, the loose planks. Okay, so this is the journal that what's his face wanted, the ledger. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and just take out the rest of these guys since we're here. They do all have undead fortitude, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm just going bonk.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
Okay. Nice big bonks. Okay, there comes the undead fortitude. I guess we'll just run up and do this. Let's get him out of the way. All right, and make the last 3 come to us. Okay, so we will go Booming Blade. Extra attack.
Let's cover fire, baby.
We are going to this one, and we are going to end up moving the Snowburst Ring over to Asterion later, and I will kind of explain that as we get to it as well. Yeah, she is much better with those ranged attacks, so we'll just get up and do the blinded. We're probably going to short rest after this anyways, so I don't think it matters if we use our slashing flourishes here. Oh, we missed. It's unfortunate. Just flopping around like a fish over there, my goodness. Alright, no, we'll just end turn. Okay, we will attack. We will attack.
Ready for another round? Moving.
Where's the other one at? Oh, he's all the way up there. Can I even hit up there? Yeah.
I like this, mate.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay. Her down here.
Let's finish this.
Move her over here. Actually, hold on.
Can't stay idle.
Oh, no, she already attacked once. Oh, that's not what I want. You, in turn, move to Asterion. 90%? That's pretty good. So now that we've even got the this auto on, like he's still getting 90% to hits now, which is just absolutely fantastic. That would have been so funny if he had fallen.
The dance macabre.
Oh, come on. 90% still doesn't mean guarantee. There we go. All right.
Something good here, I hope. What's inside? Let's see what this does.
Okay, go down here. There's a few things we can get here. And then we'll head over to Moonrise and start diving in over there.
Exhausted. Better find
Oh,
somewhere.
of course. Oh. Send a camp. 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 You have any other food on you that can go? Okay. We should be on Asterion anyways. Let's look at the research notes.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizabald Thorms sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thizabald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thizabald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizabald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Investigation. Probably gonna fail this, but go ahead and do a guidance anyways. Hey, we hit it. Nice.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thizabald's purple worm poison.
Okay. So let's go ahead and pick up these poisons.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Let's see if we have a key for this. We do not.
Simple.
Of course we don't. Why would we have a key for anything? We got the Punch Drunk Bastard, some gold, and on Serpent Toxin Venom. Let's read that. Okay. Now we can make Serpent Fang Toxin, which we've yet to make anything, so... If that tells you how bad I am at utilizing the crafting system in this game. Okay. Lockpick it. The 5. Good lord. Alright, let's see what we get in here. There's a rustic chest. Take stuff. Rustic chest. Take stuff. Take stuff. Okay. I think there's one more thing in here. Everybody's gonna fail. Okay. Shovel. Start digging. Okay. Take all. Alright, so let's go head into Moonrise. There's some stuff upstairs we could loot. It's mostly just camp supplies, which we really don't need right now. We've got 1,400 camp supplies. It takes 80 per rest, and we're not long resting all that much. Just having all these short rests at our disposal, which, speaking of, let's get it back.
Wind back in my sails.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, so let's go up here. We'll get the...
Guess you're not so useless. Get back to master on the double.
How rude. Get the waypoint, and then we will walk up into Moonrise.
I can feel it. The absolute. Its power is
Oh, hello.
Time's over. So, perk up your ears. You and the pup have a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Oh, are we? If this devil's so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Questions. You're wasting my time. Let's see about getting your priorities fixed. Ahem. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure.
It's a lemure.
I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. You either mount a quick rescue, or you condemn Will to an eternity sizzling in the hells. Sounds like an easy choice to me.
Zora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your asset under one condition: you end Will's pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Let's see, 7, 6, 1. So you know a pact breaking charm, enchant a series of pseudo in front. No, we'll just go intimidation. Let's go bardic inspiration and guidance. 9 to 19.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soulbearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Now, get to Moonrise, and do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Okay.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
A little from the field. What news inside?
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
In her name.
Praise the absolute.
Okay. So we're not going to start that. We're going to talk to the couple of merchants here because there's a couple of things we want to pick up.
No doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the
Another
secret
true
of the
soul.
absolute.
The disciple will want to see you.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Let's ask who's Flo.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh?
So because Karlak is no longer a barbarian, we are not going to need the soul coins, so we shouldn't take anything offered by a devil too risky.
Can be in, but you're right. Then again, they could really come in handy.
No, because you stay in the back and you cast your spells.
All right, suit yourself. Have a trade or whatever. Then
She
let's
disapproves,
get out of
but
here.
I'm pretty sure her standing with us is still
You're worthy of them.
really good. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we need from him. Gloves of the Duelist. No. We need the Fistbreaker helm. I think we need that for... let's see, what does this do? Spell save DC plus 1 bonus to initiative. So this is going to go on words. Shadowheart. Shadowheart is going to wear that. And we need something better here because this is not really great. What does momentum even do? Just additional movement speed at the start of combat. That's fine, but slicing short sword. No. Okay. Let me take a look here. We don't need the Sentinel Shield because we're going to be able to get alert on all of our characters, so we don't need that. Let me see. Look through the rest of this here. No. No. No, okay. So that's the only thing we need here. So just balance offer. That's not what I wanted to do. Balance. There we go.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
And then we need to go talk to Roa over here because there's a few things we need from her, I think.
And the dreams came.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Do you have anything to trade? All right, so let's take a look here. So this is one thing we need, the Drake Throat Glaive. So what this lets us do is this lets us infuse our weapon with an elemental type. And we're going to put this on Asterion. He's going to use it at the start of the day, and he's going to put cold on his bow. And then with that Snowburst ring, every time we attack, he's going to put that ground of cold of ice underneath the enemy. And because he gets so many attacks, that means we're going to just litter the field with ice. So we want that. Let's see what else we want. Okay, and then we also want the marksmanship hat, which is this one, +1 bonus to ranged attack rolls. It's also going to be for Asterion. And then we need the Ring of Spiteful Thunder for our Tav. And I think that might be it. Yeah. Okay. And we can actually sell some stuff. Not a ton, but these can go. This can go. Actually, did she have rope? Yeah, she did. She had quite a bit. Is there anything else? Yes, all of this stuff. Okay. There we go.
An honor, true soul.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and put some stuff on people here. We don't need to search for the shovel anymore. So they're all going to be on her, I think. This is going to go here. And this is going to go... we'll just send it to him. And he's actually going to wear... Instead of this, he's going to wear the Snowburst ring. That's not really great for her. This is going to go on him as well. What is this? That's fine. No. It's not going to help. Guess we can put that on her for now. Okay. Ring of Spiteful Thunder. Actually. There we go. Just give her the Ring of +1 AC for now. Amulet of Misty Step. I'm going to put that there for now. Okay. So now, if we go to Asterion, we're going to take this off, to go with the glaive. We'll put the glaive on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to equip his bow, do this, and go with Draconic Elemental Weapon Cold. And you'll see that put that little dot there, which means it also does plus 1d4 cold damage. And now that we have the Snowburst ring on, this also means that when we deal that cold damage, it's going to create that 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful about where he does that, but it's still just such a huge advantage for us. There we go, put those back on. Okay. Nope, we're not going to go under there yet. We are going to go in here next. But that is where we are going to wrap this episode up for today. If you like what we're doing here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those YouTube words, as it really does help me out a lot. And I will catch you all in the next one. And until then, keep it cheesy.